I'm Jules Scott Key.
I'm Jimmy Shaw.
I'm Emily Haynes.
And I'm Joshua Winstead.
We're the band Metric, and presently we're based in Toronto, Canada. We've probably existed as Metric in this incarnation for about 4 years. Emily and I were making music before that under the name Metric, but it was sort of a different project. It wasn't until we met these two guys that it really became this incarnation of Metric.
We are signed to a label in Canada called Last Gang Records, which is such a blessing. It's like 3 people, one of which has been the greatest supporter of us ever. He's been a friend for 10 years to James and I, and spent a long time trying to get big major labels to sign us or anyone to take a risk on us, and they just didn't see how they could get rich off of us, so they didn't want to do it. And he started the label to put out our records. So he's then gone on to sign Death from Above, 1979, and a few other bands, and has made relationships with labels like Lado in Germany for us to have a partnership and release our records in other territories. So we're really happy to be working. It's like a family operation, and we're really happy about it. Well, some of the songs start on the piano. I write a lot on the piano, the chord progression, the lyrics, and the melodies, and then I bring it to the band, and we work it out. Usually the songs start very slow and sad, but when the whole band gets involved, there's a lot of energy, and it becomes quite cathartic. But some of the songs are also written on guitar by James or by all of us simultaneously in a room. Well, the way it works, I think for all of us, the point of our band, if there is one, is that we just all really like to travel and explore new places and immerse ourselves in something and then just see how it affects our writing. So for me, the last few years I've been a little disappointed at the state of things in the United States as far as our government is concerned, and a lot of our behavior in foreign lands. So that's definitely crept into the music to some extent, but we're open-minded.
Monster movie. Teddy robots up against Bobby Fellett. And the beating hands down, lead in his head. They put a little lead in his head. I fought the war. I fought the war. I fought the war, but the war won't stop for the love of God. I fought the war. I fought the war, but the war won't stop for the love of God. I fought the war. I fought the war, but the war won.
It's funny, the idea of whether we are a political band or not. I think I speak for all of us when I say that we don't really separate our lives into categories that way. It's not about romance and then politics is some separate thing. We're whole people, and it's hard, especially at this time in history, I think, to separate your personal existence and your personal questions from the bigger ones that we're all asking.
I think we all have an interest in American culture, so we just consider all of North America kind of one place.
That's entertainment. When the cameras roll, can you face the pavement? For a happy dog and pony show, everybody loves you, baby. Of course they do. Do you miss me? I miss you.
art seems to be a thing that influences and stimulates me to do my own art. Sometimes people ask you, does a certain music make you want to sound like them? But it seems to be more that when people do the things that are beautiful, that inspires us to continue on doing our own thing and be creative in our own way without trying to copy or be like somebody else that you admire. It tends to inspire you to be your own self.
I was influenced by Stuart Copeland, drummer for the Police. I listened to everything he did, transcribed everything he played. It's probably very apparent from my playing, but I went to the Stuart Copeland School in drumming, so good teacher.
I grew up listening to a lot of Smith's records and was very influenced by the guitar playing of Johnny Marr. He was one of the reasons that I started playing guitar the way that I did. Still is a very, very big influence.
I grew up listening to this composer named Carla Bley. She did a record in the 70s called Escalator Over the Hills, a double album. It's like the Sgt. Pepper's of the jazz world. And my dad was a cool realist, which I think is an interesting idea.